And so we think it's fun for you to evolve in some of those vibrational patterns, to make what you want more dominant than what you've got. And the focus wheel can help you make improvements, but there is something about a daydream. Have you ever found yourself in a daydream? You did it a lot when you were little, where you just let your mind wander and it went to really cool places where you felt really free and uplifted. And sometimes those around you, usually your teacher, wanted to snap you out of your delusional daydream and bring you back to the sucky reality that you had escaped temporarily. But we want you to decide that you're going to take an advanced course in daydreaming. We want you to decide that you're going to allow yourself to go where your inner being already is. And here's the thing that we want you to know. Your inner being isn't taking you into illusions or delusions. Your inner being will call you into a reality that you have formed bit by bit through life experience. When someone was rude, you asked for nicer. When you were rude, you asked for nicer. When you didn't have enough of something you wanted, you asked for more. When you had something you didn't want, you asked for something that was improved. You have been living life, and you have created a vibrational reality that is daydream worthy. And because your inner being is there, knowing who you really are and knowing what you really want to live fully in terms of manifestation, your inner being gives that undivided attention. And it's only when you divide yourself from your inner being that you feel negative emotion. That's what negative emotion is. You're not dreaming the dream like your inner being does. You're not seeing the positive aspects. You're not acknowledging the benefit. You're not embracing the value of the contrast and riding the rockets, your own rockets of desire. And so now you know our heart's desire. Our heart's desire is that you let yourself be you and stop being the old version of you. Now reality, what's manifested, is like gum you've chewed the flavor out of. There's so much more. We want eagerness to come over you. We want you to think about the things that you want. When you think of travel, we want you to no longer kill the first thought of it by saying it's expensive, or airlines aren't what they used to be, or there's too much traffic on the highway, or there's too much construction. Because while some of that is true, most of it has no relationship to the thrill of getting out into the world that you still want, you see. When you stumble across the thought of financial freedom just for a moment, and you feel the lift or elation that comes with that sort of fleeting thought, fleeting only because you kill it with logic. Where am I going to get that kind of money? How am I going to ever be in a place where that could come to me? So you practice the thoughts that don't let your dreams live, so your dreams don't be dominant. Your current bank account is. Well, you don't have to do that. If we could convince you that what is vibrationally dominant within you will be, and it will be soon, that if you could find new, better feeling thoughts and make them dominant, which means make what is less dominant, because the dream, the daydream, the idea of what you want is more dominant, you would start seeing the power of that kind of leverage. And Esther experienced a visceral feeling of that when she understood for the first time the difference between the power of a focus wheel, which is still cleaning up vibration, and a daydream, which just does not have any resistant vibration in it to begin with. A daydream that is resistance free. You used to do it all the time. Why'd you stop? Others around you thought you should face reality. because they didn't know that you came to create reality. They thought you just came to face it. So what would you like to talk about? We're eager to talk with you about anything you want to talk about. We're happy to meet you right where you are. You don't have to pretend that something is different than it is. There's nothing that is off limits. There's no place that you are that is a wrong place. There are just places that you are that help you to know that there's a different place that you want to be. So what do you say we go find some of that? Yeah? All right. You're going to like this. Begin right here. Yes?